Welcome back to Channel C, the place where we bring you in-depth reviews, specs, features and analysis of modern military technology from around the world with a special focus on Brazil and its impressive defense industry. Today we are going to take a close look at the MAA-1B Piranha, a missile that represents one of the most significant milestones in Brazil's journey toward defense self-reliance and advanced aerospace engineering. In 2025, this missile continues to be an example of how a nation can design, develop and integrate a weapon system that meets modern requirements of air combat while also serving as a stepping stone for future projects such as the A-Darter and other indigenous weapons. To begin with, the MAA-1B Piranha is a short-range air-to-air missile developed in Brazil to equip fighter aircraft with modern dogfight capability. It is the successor and enhanced version of the original MAA-1 Piranha, which was Brazil's first attempt at producing an indigenous air-to-air missile. While the original design entered limited service, it was the MAA-1B that really showed the results of years of engineering effort, upgrades and improvements. In simple terms, this missile gave Brazil a product that could compete with global equivalents like the Python 4, AIM-9M and other short-range dogfight missiles available at the time. The overall design philosophy of the MAA-1B was to combine proven technology with new developments in guidance, agility and warhead effectiveness. The missile is about 2.9 meters long and weighs close to 90 kilograms. It uses a solid fuel rocket motor, which allows it to achieve speeds of up to Mach 2.5, giving it the energy and acceleration needed to engage maneuvering targets at short distances. The range is usually cited as around 8 to 12 kilometers in effective combat situations, although in optimal conditions it can reach slightly more. This range is sufficient for close-in engagements where dogfights typically occur, and where pilot reflexes, aircraft agility and missile response times determine who survives and who does not. One of the defining characteristics of the MAA-1B is its infrared homing seeker. Unlike radar-guided missiles which require complex mid-course updates, the Piranha hones in on the heat signature of enemy aircraft, particularly the engine exhausts. The seeker in the MAA-1B was significantly upgraded compared to the earlier MAA-1. It is an imaging infrared seeker with high resistance to countermeasures such as flares. This means that when an enemy tries to confuse the missile by releasing decoy heat sources, the MAA-1B has a much higher probability of staying locked onto the true target. This is crucial in modern dogfighting because nearly every combat aircraft is equipped with advanced flare dispensers and electronic warfare systems. A missile that can be fooled easily is practically useless, so the MAA-1B's improved seeker gave Brazilian pilots confidence that their weapons would remain effective even against sophisticated adversaries. The missile's agility is another impressive feature. It employs canards and aerodynamic control surfaces that allow it to achieve high-G maneuvers. In fact, the missile is designed to sustain maneuvers of up to 50 G, making it highly capable of following the sharp turns and evasive maneuvers of enemy fighters. In a turning battle where the pilot of one aircraft tries to outmaneuver the missile by banking, rolling and pulling hard, the MAA-1B's agility is often decisive. The weapon's ability to respond quickly to changes in target position is supported by its seeker's wide field of view. This allows the missile to lock on and maintain pursuit even when the target is not directly ahead but at extreme angles. Integration with modern aircraft was also an important consideration. The MAA-1B has been integrated with several platforms used by the Brazilian Air Force, such as the F-5M Tiger II, the AMX-A1 and more recently studies have been made to ensure compatibility with the Saab Gripen E that Brazil is acquiring. This ensures that Brazil's frontline fighter fleet is equipped with a missile designed and produced domestically, reducing dependence on foreign suppliers and giving the country strategic autonomy. For nations like Brazil that seek both defense independence and the possibility of exporting defense products, this kind of missile program is essential. The warhead of the MAA-1B is of the blast fragmentation type, weighing about 12 kilograms. It is designed to detonate when the missile comes within lethal range of the target, releasing a powerful shower of high-velocity fragments that tear through aircraft structures and systems. The missile uses a proximity fuse combined with an impact fuse, meaning that if it does not score a direct hit it can still destroy or disable the enemy aircraft by exploding nearby. In air combat, the probability of kill is not only determined by the seeker and guidance but also by how lethal the warhead is, and in this respect the MAA-1B is considered highly effective. When discussing performance,